Well, well, well. What a change. What a surprise.
Hello, good morning. This is another day of our India trip. So we're living this lovely hotel, Alpine Hotel, in the town called Banihal. We are still in Kashmir. So as you can see, this morning is pretty wet. But fear no more. The journey is there, adventure is there, and we are here just to conquer India. And that would be good if we start moving in correct direction. Yes, I lost the track and we're going to some kind of dead end. I must admit, those Himalayas are really pretty nimble. The weight of the bike is, I can't believe I'm saying this, perfect. So it's not too heavy, it's not too light. So turning around this this bike, even with your luggage, is okay. A little fast forward, because we found where we should go. The direction. So yeah, we are still in the city because we basically came back, and this is the hail results from the last night. And we think that that's gonna be a challenging day. Well, so you can see it's not that bad. However, even there on these villages, the litter is everywhere. It's sad to see. That tunnel was decent one, yeah. What you doing out the tunnel? Of course, the first thing you're doing out the tunnel, you're stopping and taking picture. And then army suddenly came over, and we've been like, now we are fucked. Right away you can spot that's a little bit different. Hello. The soldiers, look at these machines. Those are vehicles. I wouldn't call it cars. And as a European guy, when you're noticing so much army and those checkpoints looking around, I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? Have you ever been riding on the runway? This is real runway, with a tower on the left, you see in a moment, and that's a proper airport runway, I believe, for the army reasons. We've been starving. We didn't have any breakfast, so Here it comes. TFC, KFC, TFC. Well, let's see it.
Hello. Can we have a breakfast?
West, breakfast, parota, sandwich, and omelette.
Omelette.
Yes.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. 3 omelette.
West, and coffee.
Coffee, omelette.
Coffee and cappuccino. Cappuccino coffee.
Chai.
Cappuccino
Chai.
sauce.
Chai.
Chai, take a tea. Yes.
Stary, on zażądał tipa. Pierwszy od...
Faktycznie mam upchnięte te łapy od czegoś.
No ja też, ja nie umiem włożyć. Słyszymy się?
Yeah, the Cardo, the intercom, very good thing, especially when you're riding in a group with your friends and you want to just maybe talk or something. And we've been talking, I mean, me and Christian, because Arthur had no connection with us, no Cardo. Why? Let me say why. But first, look at them, the army vehicles. I don't know what's the difference between the blue one and those black or green ones, but they are massive. And I must say that they were there. I mean, these checkpoints, these positions are no longer between them, no longer than 1 or 2 kilometers. And those soldiers with real guns, shotguns, AKs, Kalashnikovs, whatever, they are all the way. Hello, welcome to Kashmir. Back to the Cardo intercom thing. So Arthur didn't have one. I mean, he had. Literally he had. Because for some reason his luggage didn't even made to get into the airplane. So yeah. Almost all of his stuff, including gear, equipment, clothing and helmet, is still in London. And let me remind you, still India. So cars coming from the other side, from another direction. You have to be careful because it doesn't matter if it's left or right, up, down, night, day. Keep your eyes open and don't trust anyone on the road. Okay, we are getting off the motorway because ahead of us is a full Srinagar city centre, and we thought let's just find some B roads around the city because we just didn't want to stuck again in the traffic. Look at those tankers, those big cars that delivering the petrol or oil or whatever. We in Europe we're thinking that, well, petrol, well, these are maybe not, maybe electric cars. Well, never mind, it's just, let's say, in the name of diversity and progress, but let's be honest, the rest of the world is still relying on the petrol. At that point, I'm no longer bothered that the other cars just constantly blowing the horn on us and just not really noticing us as a motorcyclist. They don't value two wheels on the road. But at that point, I don't mind. Let's just go with the flow. And there, mountains, Himalayas, yes, real Himalayas. And we are here in India, in Himalayas, and we're gonna ride it. Fantastic. So far so good, no traffic. Looks like we are lucky. Are we? It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Basically, it's more chaotic than it used to be. But we are passing Srinagar. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. Because stop on the corner shop. Stop. And we are heading to Kargil. Funny thing is about the weather, because in the morning it was like 12 to 15, and now it's going back to be at least 25, something like that. I must say that one thing that you're getting to know that you are really foreigner is everyone looking at us. They're gathering and looking at us. Well, because skin color, right?
आप कहाँ से आए?
हाँ?
आप कहाँ से आए हो?
English.
इंग्लिश
Here we are. The traffic. The thing that we didn't want to get into. But yeah, the reality is like that. If you can see that there is a town or city and you can find those rickshaw or tuk-tuk, whatever you call it, in the, let's say, nearby, you're gonna stuck. And that's it. And no hope. Just look at this. Like from some kind of postcard. This is the west side of Srinagar. It's not really even the city. It's still like around the city, around the city center. And still it's so busy and beautiful. All these colors, I wouldn't live there. I couldn't. But if I couldn't stand it. But it's beautiful, man, it's beautiful. Those two guys, literally, this is India style. And is it a kind of freedom? I would say. Yeah, look at this view. Look at this view. It's breathtaking. And it will be even better. Look, small car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I count 7 people in this small car. No problem.
2,500. Thank you. Dobra.
Yep, this is where we're going. This is our direction. And you can see, well, barely you can see, but the sign says that our goal, our direction is 400 kilometers away, which is about 250 miles away. And this point is the Leh city in Ladakh, very famous place. Well, I believe if you're watching this, you already know what is it. But again, 400 kilometers, 250 miles to go through those lovely Himalayas. And we're here. It's not a dream anymore. The Kangan town, and that's the last that size place, a city, a town, before the higher mountains. casual standing in the bus on the left. I'm starving. Let's stop. Let's eat. Shall we?
Just. Excuse me. Look
I'll wait for my integration.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, right. Look at this view. Mountains. We're going there. Hello. It's how it jaki stro?
Rice, 3.
Rice? One.
One rice.
One rice.
4 pieces.
I'm eating only. They don't want to.
Okay. And this kebab. Come.
Yeah.
This is kebab, Kashmiri kebab. This chicken.
Chicken. This is chicken.
Kebab.
Yeah.
Chicken kebab.
Yeah. That's okay. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
For me.
For me.
For me only.
for you.
Only. Me. They don't. They are.
No. Okay. No problem. One piece.
This piece. This like
Small.
Yeah.
Small piece.
Yeah.
This 4.
This one and this one. Then that one.
That one.
Yeah, and then like that one. That long.
one.
Okay.
Okay. This one, bus. Only
Yes.
this one. This
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
More one rice.
The one rice for me. Okay.
Basmati rice.
Basmati rice.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Basmati rice.
Yes.
This basmati rice.
Oh, fantastic.
Fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
Yes.
And chai.
And chai.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Mate, you were supposed to lose some weight.
I would love to visit like a local house, a local family, see how they live, like inside the house.
Okay. I mean, you got almost here.
Almost, yeah. Have you seen the chopping board for the?
But we're gonna see, because the high in the mountains it's a
guest house.
A homestay. They call it homestay.
Have you seen the chopping board for the onions?
No.
It was basically like the nie korzeń, tylko
Okay, well.
ucięte drzewo.
Okay. The stool. The wooden stool.
Yeah.
Sonamark tunnel, a new one. Yeah, it basically can short your trip through the mountains from hours to minutes. There we go. Be careful with those views. You really want to see them, those mountains. You really want to look at all those breathtaking views, but you can focus on the road. Trucks, lorries, tankers, literally hundreds of them. And at that point we didn't really notice them, because why should we? But in the end of this road there will be a pretty good explanation why all those vehicles are here. We did more than 1 mile just passing those all cars.
Sorry?
Where are you from?
From?
Yeah.
Poland.
Poland. Where are you going?
Kargil.
No. It is not allowed.
Why?
Because landslide.
The road is closed.
Road is blocked. Yeah.
Road closed.
The road blocked.
Is the
Tomorrow.
at the other road?
Yeah.
The other road?
No. It's only one road. Yeah.
So let me just turn around.
Tomorrow may be possible.
Maybe.
Maybe, yes. Maybe.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of get through to convince them, yeah, we can do it, blah blah blah, to the policemen and others, but all of them were just laughing at us like, are you crazy? No way. We basically didn't realize
Tomorrow 100%.
what is there.
Morning, you just run in the morning, sleep well in the night, get up early and
Okay.
run to the Kargil.
Okay, we're going back.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Managed to get here. We've been stopped basically. The traffic police said there was landslide, so we have to stay here. And then we've asked them, yeah, maybe we can go. No way. So we stay in this village, let's say. First hotel, which is that one. And tomorrow morning we're gonna hit the mountains. There's no other choice.
All 3 passports.
So we're gonna have really good rest. Where we are?
So
Christian?
apparently we are around 30 kilometers, which gives us around 22 miles away from Pakistani border.
Yeah.
Which, of course, they are in the conflict because we are in the center of Kashmir, and Pakistan and India over Kashmir forever fight.
Yeah.
And as a cherry on the top, we are around 100 kilometers, so it gives us around 75 to 80 miles away from Chinese border. So if you feel like being a communist, hello, just that direction. If you feel like be Arabic and
Very, very strict with that.
very strict,
Then
Pakistan.
you're going that way. If not, you stay here.
here and enjoy the views as the
Yeah.
best way. Now they are looking, I will show you, I don't have internet here unfortunately. They are very wide and here they are very, very narrow, so they are...
And now something completely different. I thought he gonna catch you here.
Ah, me as well. Me as well.
Yeah? We're gonna catch you here?
Don't know.
Doktor wlew opcji Jantra jest 100%. Woo! Seriously? Inhale, then. And then nosem. Wystarczy, mówię ci, będziemy 2 razy.
Fuck off.
It works.
No way.
It works.
I want to try.
We're gonna use it right away.
Yeah, there's nothing left.
Oh. Twice. What a stuff! I've been testing my
Blood oxygen.
blood oxygen in blood, and I was 95 after 2 puffs. After 2 puffs. 98. Cool. Yeah, it works. It really works, guys. Buy it. Good stuff. Can we have 3 of them? Ah, okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, is this Samos? Samos. Can I have 3? 3.
Yeah, finally we're resting finally.
Yes. Salad maybe? The salad?
हरी वाली और रेड वाली
Thank you. This guy got this bread. The bread you just gave to this guy. Can you have 2?
220.
The bread.
Chola bhatura.
The big one.
120.
Yeah, 120.
Oh yeah. 2? Oh, free. 2.
A ja potem i tak pójdę na kolację.
Hey, आहे ना छोला पूरी भी ऑर्डर करी
Holy shit. Artur, nie szalej. That should be forbidden. To sell Indian food somewhere else outside of India.
Quite convenient, isn't it? You can eat, you can get your hair done. So there.
How do you do that?
Fantastic.
Christian wanted to give some feedback.
Right. We are in an amazing place where
3/4 of electricity doesn't work. The mattress is so soft that you can literally use it to smash something, to smash the bricks. Windows, they have bigger holes than Swiss cheese, and I will never ever pay that money for such shithole. Never, ever.
Well, but it's an exotic shithole.
No, thank you.
And on top of that, no heating. And there's -1 outside.
The next day.
What day is it?
Well, it's Monday, but day number what? 4? 5? I think it's 5, isn't it?
And again, the song, Don't Look at Me, I'm Ugly in the Morning.
All right. Next day. Thank you. Wakey. Let's go. Mountains. Yay. Fantastic. In it. Nothing can stop us. Nothing. Really? Wait, it's a bad sign. All those lorries, cars, they are still there from yesterday. Dang, I think we're gonna have another conversation with those guys.
Soon after.
Yeah, now I'm gonna tell him that we are going and we don't care. We just want to go. Yes, and we're going right now.
Hello, sir. We'd like to go. And can I go there? And don't worry, we are super adventurous off-roaders. Blah 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 blah.
No. So I politely ask him if we can just move a bit to be a bit away from all those people who were constantly looking at us, talking to us. Just leave us alone.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Quick update. It's 9:30 and we've been stopped again by police. We did nothing wrong. Point is, the road is closed, far away, but maybe he will let us go later. Because up front he said like, what? Not today. Yeah, exactly.
Bless you! We are hoping to convince this lovely gentleman to let us pass. But he is saying like Gandalf, you shall not pass today.
A little later.
It's a group of riders, and they said that they have a guide and we can go maybe with them, because police again said like maybe we shall not go. Let's see.
2 hours later.
We are, let's say, in very unpleasant situation because another landslide came down. But let's be productive. Let's be productive. My force. Not bad company, but it needs a little bit more. Okay, another one. And the last one. And the last one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we look like super pro adventure riders, the best company in the world, and whatever it is.
Later, in the void.
Jezus, mam same 500.
Ja też. Wydałem teraz na kawę resztkę.
Nie, przecież.
Wszystkie drobne.
Yes. You got change.
Ja to nagrywam, to potem musisz widzieć. Nie rzucaj mi tego ciącika.
Much later.
Work in progress. They are sending reinforcement. Just few moments ago, we cannot see that anymore. Few moments ago went bus full of workers, and now is coming a little bit heavier stuff.
Just then.
Are we free to go? Yes. What is next is the Zoji Pass. And we've been waiting for this, baby, and we're gonna ride it. It looks boring, innit? Hold on. Yes, that's more like it. Potholes, SUVs only, and yeah, it's getting better. think we are not alone on this road, and other motorcyclists, riders, adventurers are here. So let's make friends, right? So yeah, the road is still closed, but the point of letting us go was to move a bit further before all those heavy loads, heavy vehicles move on.
Mamy tu stanąć, ja? Zawrócić, ja? What's up? That way or that way?
We'll wait.
We're staying.
We'll wait.
And then up.
So the update is the road is obviously not open yet. These guys came here because they are completely sick and tired of waiting over there.
Okay.
But basically, the point is there are like probably 2 villages there and over there, and we can follow these guys over there because they are going to the like village small things to search for like a cafe and stuff, grab a coffee. And actually you can see this road from down there. So it's basically, he said like if you're gonna stay there and just check the road, if there's any traffic then it's open.
Okay.
Because there's no estimate time for opening.
And we can need to go back even to find a hotel.
That is true, yeah. It's gonna be a nice view anyway. I've never been there.
Well, we've moved. That's good. And there is a village there, so maybe they're gonna be like some guest house or homestay. There.
Just then.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Na to wygląda. Zostałem tylko małą partię. Jeszcze sobie.
Look at those piles of stones. They're not sorting this or something. That is the constant fight with rocks falling down on the road. They are doing this all the time. And this organization is called BRO. It's BRO. Stands for Brotherhood Road or something. No, I'm sorry, I just can't remember. And yeah, but they doing this job the whole year, every day, 24/7. Yeah, and yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. Otherwise, you couldn't get there. We couldn't get through.
Nie możemy stawać tak blisko siebie.
Come here.
If you want, you can go. We are waiting for the people to come.
No, we'll stick with you. We're going with you. Oh, the whole way.
And we didn't, because they were, let's say, a bit too slow. They've been stopping quite often to take pictures, selfies and things like that.
Jest tam, gdzie stróżka prowadzi. Stróżka zawsze mamy przy biegu. Będzie ślisko. Pałek. Tylko na gazie. Jak zwolnić, to się jedzie. Na gazie, musi jedzie. W takim głównie tylko gaz, tylko cię uratuje gaz. Teraz podpowiadam, tam gdzie płynie krótka wody z góry, to jest zawsze, a nic nie leci.
Did I mention that those cars with yellow plates, they're basically taxis, cabs. They're crazy. It doesn't matter if it's a motorway flat or maybe it's a Himalayan trail. Doesn't matter. They need to really go fast and really mental. The more snow, the more fun. And these conditions, it's fantastic. It's a playground. And the best point here was that there's no turning back. Let's move on.
Okay, okay, okay.
Artur, Artur! Gnój, no ale pokazuje, że tak trzeba, no. Zjeżdża jeszcze. Faktycznie. Grubo. Somehow I lost my sleeping bag. Without that I would be absolutely fucked. So I really have to tie that down even harder. Zagradzasz drogę. Skończę. Może dopiero 5 km zrobiliśmy. Dzięki. Zrobiliśmy dopiero 5 km. Yeah, again, thanks for Arthur being in position out of his glasses because basically he spotted that I lost my sleeping bag. Thank you, Arthur. O kurwa, uwaga! that is the highest point of the Zoji Pass. It's above 1100 feet or 3,500 meters above the sea level, but we didn't stop. We just wanted to get through. It was getting late, really.
to ja ich przepuszczę, żebyśmy razem jechali.
I really should mention again that Arthur is riding the, let's say, the bike pretty longer than Christian. Christian is pretty newbie, a beginner, and he has his Harley Davidson, but it's just a different vehicle to ride. And I must say, looking at Christian. On his, I don't know, 5th day ever off-road and these conditions, and on adventure bike, which is a completely different machine, he's doing fantastic job. Like he was been riding for years. And guess who's gonna have an adventure bike when we go back home?
Niczego nie zajęta, no nie wyskoczownik. Ja czaję, ale on się nie widzi, on jest skórę.
Well, we did it. The Zoji Pass passed, and we are going into the Ladakh.
Passport?
Yeah, the checkpoint, and on every checkpoint we had to fill out the form every time.
Ty jechałeś ostatni?
Tak.
Ja myślałem, że ciebie gonię.
Nie, ja mówię mu zwolnij, to będziesz w kadrze, nie?
Right, so we have reached and we have basically entered Ladakh. I think did we manage to is it Kargil?
That's
Is it? No, I don't think
no,
so.
that's not Kargil.
It's not.
That's the road to Kargil, but we crossed the Ladakh
Border. Yeah, so we've reached Ladakh. The road here was absolutely fantastic, and the only thing we had to do is keep the momentum, and all the bumps were just fine. Although obviously I think every single one of us have their pants a little bit runs, if you know what I mean. But it was worth it. So now we shall continue up to ideally Kargil. Maybe, hopefully we can make it even further away, but Kargil would be very nice. Actually quite good. I need to check on the map where we are exactly. But other than that, the views the views are here. And this guy. Cojones, big cojones. Showed us all today how to ride.
I have admit that was my first off-road or adventure ride in my life. Sorry, to be honest, once I did 10 minutes and we all fell down. Probably you can see that on the channel.
He showed us how to ride. So yeah, basically you either have so much skill that you don't have to worry about, or you just don't know what to do and you just don't worry about it as well. It's your choice. If you're in the middle, you're gonna worry about it.
Everything needs to be recorded. Everything has to be recorded, and we just did it again. Not record the exactly that the gentleman said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said, and we like. Okay. Do you know what is it? This
is bread pakoda. Bread pakoda.
Bread pakoda. And this bread with
fried.
Oh, fried. Okay.
Bread is fried.
Stuffing of the potatoes.
Oh, nice.
Stuffing of potatoes.
Oh.
Ja, to jest dokładnie to, co chciałem.
That's exactly what I wanted.
We are at 328 something.
6.5 meters.
I just love standing position on these kind of machines. It's literally like flying. It's amazing. You're just putting up this fifth or sixth gear, you're doing like 70 or 60, 70 miles per hour, and you're flying. Fantastic. Doing this in Himalayas, that's another level. small town along the road, and when you riding through these empty places, you're really wondering what those people do for a living here. I mean, how many people can have shops, groceries, or something like that? How they live there? It gotta be tough. Let's say that again. The rules on the road. There are no rules. Those drivers, especially those taxis, they are mental. They are mental. They are dangerous. Even I would say. You couldn't expect them if they will overtake you or not. Even if you indicate that you're gonna take your turn, doesn't matter. They still will try to overtake you, as you will see in a minute. Look at my rear mirror, the right one.
Kurwa! Widziałeś, że miałem kierunkowskaz, nie? Oni są pojebani. Oni są kurwa pojebani. Ty nie możesz kurwa skręcić w lewo, bo on cię będzie wyprzedzał.
Nie jestem teraz chujem. I nie spojrzałeś w prawo.
Spojrzałem.
Gdybyś go widział, on zjechał za nami i ja ci jeszcze mówiłem, czekaj, stary.
No wiem, ale już...
Nie możesz liczyć na nich. Wiesz o tym.
Nie, jasne, że na ich nie liczę, tylko to oni przebijają już kolejny kurwa ten. No. Nie chodzi, że ja ich kurwa, misie, proszę, tu zapraszam do kancila, będziemy robić na nowo prawo jazdy. Nie.
Nie, po prostu kurwa masz, którą nogą gazu dajesz? Tą upierdolić kurwa.
No. Excuse me, what is the name of the village?
Yeah.
Village name?
Just one.
Yangon?
Yazgon.
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 So that's the lovely gentleman, I believe, with his wife, greeting us, welcoming us. We just stopped for a moment, and this is Ladakh. This is Ladakh. Beautiful. And the lovely gentleman said it's quite hot now because this is the second coldest place.
Second coldest place in world.
In the world.
After Siberia.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yes, that place, this small town nearby, the region called Drass, is the second coldest place on Earth, right after Siberian Kamchatka or something. Yes, but the absolute record here ever was minus 60 degrees. Yeah, so it's hot right now. Military bases, they are everywhere. I would say every no more than 5 miles there is a base, military base. I think that is because the Pakistani border is about 12 to 15 miles away from here, so that's pretty reasonable. a fee, road tolls or something. This is the first time we had to pay, even for 2 wheels. But well, if you have to pay, then you pay.
Opłata chyba jakaś. Hello.
20 rupees.
What?
Entry.
Fee, entry. 60 rupii razem. Masz pieniądz?
Entry fees.
Yeah, okay. Can you pass him? Yeah.
Awesome. Oh! Yep, done it. 1 minute.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, very good,
Fine?
thank you.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Musimy się wpisać wszyscy.
That was basically another checkpoint, and here all those bigger cities, they got kind of like a gate to the city, and the army is there, the police is there, and everyone needs to sign up where that person is going, where to, why, blah blah blah, where from, and they taking the plates numbers every time. Yeah, it's a serious thing. I was exhausted. I desperately wanted to find a hotel and just have a rest. But again, even on this village on supposedly end of the world, there is also traffic. Just remember that place. But that guy was talking about hotel or something, but I found one because someone gave me a card or something. So we thought, yeah, we got the hotel. We going there. The hotel is there. Soon after we found out there was no hotel. It was something like someone wants to have this hotel but never built that off. And yeah, funny, isn't it? So we took a spin around the city, and a funny thing, we end up in kind of area that is a massive military hospital. It's like town inside a town. we're here, literally on the other side of this bridge where the traffic was there. Okay, let's ask for some help finding the hotel that doesn't exist.
New Ladakh Hotel. New Ladakh Hotel. New Ladakh Hotel.
Just here.
To jest to, tutaj trzeba, to jest to.
Yeah, found the scan. Second.
Aga sigina çözdüm.
Mero, nila sikina da kilo. Sikina.
Yes. No. No.
Christiana was just talking to the guy that we met earlier, and he said he's got hotel. All right, let's do it. It's already too late.
Later that same evening.
This is us walking through the city, trying to find some place where we can eat.
Bank. Patrz, bank. Tu jest sklep. To jest jedyny sklep, cokolwiek chcemy. Ej, fajki czy coś?
Ja fajki mam na dzisiaj.
Miałem kupić fajki, nie?
A few inches later.
Hello. Stary piec, patrz piec. Ja pierdolę. Ja, siadamy. Tu siadaj, tu. No dobra, siadaj.
Dan nih, Razma Dan.
Razma Dan.
I tandoori.
Tandoori 3.
एक बिरयानी, एक चिकन, एक दाल। एक बिरयानी, एक चिकन, एक दाल। बिरयानी फुल है, फुल के निकाले नहीं
Jest kuchnia, jest wszystko super. O, mamy jeszcze resztkę kurczaczka. Fantastic.
Always look for the cheapest, poorest place where locals eat. I'm telling you, those places are the best food. It's fresh and it's awesome.
चिकन निकालो सबका भाई कितना चिकन है निकालो अभी
Topią w maśle.
पाँच बजे के बाद वहाँ फ्लाइट पड़ गया काम बंद तो सब गाड़ी तीन आदमी तीन के श्रीनगर
So fast.
Okay.
Sir, hotel.
That face again. This guy got a hotel and he saved our life. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. But in the meantime, please do subscribe, like this movie. See you again soon.